morning. Hello. Welcome back to Morning Qi Gong, produced and released by the Levy Tai Chi School and hosted by myself, Lao Shi Paul Nettles. It is good to have you back with me. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of July, and it is shaping up to be a rainy day, and that's fine. I think we need a little rain. So not a huge pearl of wisdom to swallow this morning, but I was talking with a friend of mine, chatting on Instant Messenger actually, with a friend of mine. She is in the process of opening the new brewery in Pineville called Fighting Hand. You may have heard about it. And of course the process has been greatly hindered and slowed by the COVID pandemic that has stopped contractors and inspectors and even stopped myself and my wife from being there to help move this thing forward. There's a lot of work involved, obviously, and it has, for the most part, almost stopped, and then has been just recently resumed again. But she was distressed over the turtle-like speed, her words, of the progress, and I had to remind her, and I got to remind myself often too, that forward progress, no matter how slow, is still forward progress. There is a Chinese koan that's been tossed around forever probably, and has been said so many times I think it's lost all of its sting, but the saying is, the journey of 1,000 miles has begun with the first step. And to continue on that theme, that 1,000 miles is all just one step after the other. It's hard to break things down like that sometime for ourselves. It's hard to realize, hard to remember that we're still moving forward. We may be moving forward slowly, we may be moving somewhat sideways and forwards, but we're still moving forward. And if you add up those steps, they become 1,000 miles. So in my attempt to reassure her that things are still moving forward, and they are. I mean, they're the what do you call them, the contractors and all the inspectors and so forth that the feds require are moving forward to come out and see the place and do what they have to do, and licensing and registrations and all the things. It's still moving forward. It may not be moving forward at the speed we want. I can assure you in her case that's the case. It's not the speed she wants, but it's still moving forward. And we've said many times before about Qi Gong, this is not a fast thing in any aspect. Jokingly, we move slowly. It's not fast in our terms of how we play the form, but it's not fast in terms of the gains. It's just as slow as anything, really, when you get down to it, in terms of improving yourself physically. I'll give you a very personal story. Of course, with the COVID impact and not working, I put on quite a few pounds, and I'm not pleased about that at all. It's actually causing me back and knee problems, and so I have put my mind to losing some weight again. And my weight loss has been, like all weight loss, erratic. I have dropped 11 pounds and put a few back on, and then dropped a few and put a few back on again. In fact, last 2 days my weight has gone back up again because I'm not bicycling because of my knee. And I had a moment's distress this morning. I got pretty disgusted because my weight went back up about half a pound. And I've got to remind myself that small fluctuations in something like body mass, body weight, are completely normal. I could be as good as I can be on a diet and still gain a few pounds. It's not a steady declination of weight. It's going to be an up and down thing. But I have to keep reminding myself it's only been a few weeks since I determined that I had to do this again, that I needed to take better care of myself in terms of weight because of COVID. And so I have been expecting drastic results. And of course, they don't come immediately. It's going to be time. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. And I've got to keep reminding myself of that I won't just drop all this weight instantly. I have a long ways to go. So if you're just starting out, or you've hit one of those plateaus that are inevitable in any kind of process of exercise or mindfulness or any kind of self-improvement, remind yourself as often as it takes that there are ups and downs, there are slowdowns, there are sideways movements. It's retrograde even. We can even fall back. It's all normal, and is to be expected. And in the long run, when you look at the big picture, not the day-to-day weighing, but the overall picture, you're still improving. You're still moving forward. You just have to remember that some days, when you look very fine, some days aren't forward, don't appear to be forward. They're still forward. Look at the bigger picture. Back out, look at the forest, not the trees. And don't get distracted, don't get distressed, don't get disturbed, don't get worried. You're moving forward. That's the important thing. All right, shall we begin with our first sow? Lifting the heavens. gaze is backwards. Breathe out. Draw bow, shoot tiger. stars fall to earth. Breathe in. Lion wags tail. out. Marry heavens and earth and separate heavens and earth. Breathe in. Quan seats its own throne. stamp the earth. One more. There you are. All done. The rest of your day is yours. You have built up a nice supply of energy, very slow burn, long-term energy. Make good use of it, whether it's for self-care, whether it's for projects, whether you've got tasks you have to finish. Make good use of it. You've earned it, you've developed it, you've improved it over the months. Make good use of it. And don't forget, step back, look at the big picture. Don't focus on your day-to-day gains and losses. Look at the big picture. Look at how far you've come. Look at what you've accomplished. All right. I'll let you be. Tomorrow is Thursday. Be back here in the morning, 8 a.m. or whenever you happen to catch this recorded. Of course, the videos are being compiled on YouTube under, I think if you pull up my name, Paul L. Nettles, or if you pull up Eight Silken Changes as a hashtag, you should find it. If you don't have the easy way through YouTube, and I'll of course find the easy way for you if I can. If you don't have YouTube or don't care to use YouTube that way, you can go to levytaichi.com, and the videos are posted there. I need to update that. Unfortunately, I'm a little behind. But they have a listing of all the current videos, and of course Facebook has all the videos back to the end of March when this all first began. So thank you for joining me as always. Without you, there's not much reason to be here, so thank you for that. And as always, please keep yourself safe and be well.